Hey now, welcome to the Prognosticators, where we take you everywhere in the football universe. Fellas, football's back. How do you feel?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Something to do on Sunday.
Bunch of fun.
That's right.
Fantasy, baby.
That is right. Week 1 gave us a whole bunch of surprises. And for the teams that won, well, you deserved a well-on pat on the back. But for the teams that lost, this is for you.
Arizona Cardinals. Even though you lost, you have zero identity, and you made my skins look like a contender. Thank you.
Adrian Peterson's back.
Here's so.
Philly, even though you won, you barely eked it out. 0 touchdowns and a pick is not going to be a good stat line going forward for the rest of the month. You better cross your fingers when it comes back.
Oh, man. Look, guys. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, nobody won. Everybody lost. The Rust Belt Blues, man.
The Rust Belt Blues. Side goes to the runner. New York Giants, even though you lost, Saquon Barkley is the truth. Only just a matter of time before we hoist the NFC East crown.
Ooh, I like that.
That's bold.
Yes, indeed. Atlanta Falcons, even though you lost, that was an abysmal game you played in, and you're wishing you had Kyle Shanahan back as your offensive coordinator, I'll bet.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
And speaking of the Niners, even though you lost, you still got your homecoming game. You're coming back to Santa Clara. Everyone's still going to be excited and ready for the new season. Just pull out a win against the hapless Lions, and we'll call it even.
Jimmy Garoppolo, homecoming king.
Ding, ding,
Oh,
ding.
man.
That's right.
Even though you lost Buffalo. Guys, what am I supposed to do with this? Best unis in the AFC East.
Definitely looking sharp.
Nice work, Buffalo.
Maybe, yeah, we'll see. Indianapolis Colts, even though you lost, at least Andrew Luck's shoulders are still both attached.
You might need a third.
Goodness. Yeah.
Houston Texans, even though you lost, you went up against the Super Bowl loser, which has a chip on his shoulder, and Brady knows he should have caught that pass.
Hit a buzzsaw there. New Orleans, even though you lost, you played a heck of a game. You scored 40 points, and you're still on pace to average 40. Breeze looked great. Just clean up the defense.
Hey, this kid's a buzzsaw. Hey, even though you lost Oakland, next question.
Los Angeles Chargers, even though you lost, you haven't aged a bit because you look like the same team we've seen for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys, even though you lost, it makes me so happy to see you guys terrible and stuck in your myopic bubble that is Jerry Jones.
Good luck with that. Tennessee Titans, even though you lost, your next game is probably not going to be 6 hours, so you can get it over with quicker.
Don't worry, if you lose, we're here for you, the Prognosticators.
That's right.
Got you
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Prognosticators, it's your favorite show. You love the Prognosticators, it's your favorite show.
I'm trying to send you some more power on that.
I'm sorry,
guys. I think I vote for
We just moved in.
I know. We're not going to get the planet cheesesteak in time, but I'm thirsty.
You know what? You know, I got just the thing for a thirst.
Oh, yeah?
And it's called Kool-Aid.
All right.
What we like to do here when we're out in space is drink what astronauts drink. Kool-Aid.
Sure.
And today we're going to drink Kool-Aid to a topic that I think is very important to talk about. Ties.
That's why he's wearing that thing.
You look smooth.
You know,
Come on.
ties are a beautiful thing, but in football, ties only belong in football.
You talking about football?
Wait,
Football.
football?
Football.
Soccer.
There you go.
Football does not have ties. Football has
No.
ties.
Right.
Wait, does that make sense?
It makes
Why
sense
would
to me.
you have professional athletes finish a game in a tie?
Yeah.
Doesn't our tie go to the runner?
I thought it did, but apparently now it goes into a column next to win and loss. It confuses me. Guys, what do you think of this?
Right. So
How do
why
we
don't
get
we
rid of
just?
ties?
So they say you don't have another overtime because then you risk injury because it's such a high physical impact sport.
That's the idea.
But then why don't we borrow from the other football and kick some more kicks?
Wait, in football, don't they do kicks at the end?
They do.
And what if there's still a tie after the end of the kicks? Is it still a tie?
You can tie.
I'm
You
confused.
can.
You know what in football we need
Can
to
you?
do? End it in kicks and end it and not in a tie.
You know, I understand the idea of preserving player safety and not prolonging the game, but in that case, maybe have it end and they both get L's.
Ooh, double loss. Yeah, when maybe you could do something like
Take the L.
How about the rook over here?
I like that idea. That's really harsh, but hey, as long as the Cowboys lose twice, I'm cool. But if we could have like 7-on-7, like which quarterback can throw the ball the furthest,
Maybe like
or which
college.
guy on the team
Skills
after
test.
playing 75 minutes of
Or they
football
could
can
do-
run a 40 the fastest.
Do like the ninja course.
Rap battle.
Or something
Look,
like
I think
that.
we all agree.
Rap battle?
Whichever
Ties
cheerleader.
don't belong in football. Can we all
We're
drink?
drinking.
I'll drink Kool-Aid.
No more ties.
I think that's the
Let
first
us
time in
wear the
history
ties.
I'm
we've
a
actually.
two-column man myself.
I got you.
You know, ties are for football, not football. And,
Ties are for really
so-
looking snazzy. I mean, where are you gonna go looking all good like that?
Well, I do like ties,
yeah, you look
Yeah.
good in them.
and but I don't like them in my football.
No, I'll take a bow tie. I'll take a bow tie pasta, but I never want any numbers in a third column. I don't even want the third column. Give them L's. You didn't win.
Wells, you heard it from Jesse. Everybody loses.
That's the Kool-Aid. folks.
Kool-Aid.
You guys.
That's what
We're drinking
astronauts
it.
Hey, Kool-Aid!
Incoming communication from Bartholomew Jenkins.
Man, we're really hoping that Ben can fix this warp drive pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're going to need that spacewalk to wrap up.
Yeah.
We're just floating aimlessly right now.
Just floating aimlessly. But why don't we go to planet Earth to check out our correspondent, Mr. Bartholomew Jenkins. Bartholomew.
Hey, Bart.
Hey, guys!
Hey,
What's
man,
up,
how's
Barthy?
it going?
It's going great! Thanks for having me back on the Prognosticators. It's so awesome!
Yeah, this is great. So, Bartholomew, where are you?
I'm in Cleveland, right? Because I was here covering the Pittsburgh-Cleveland game. It was here in this stadium, and I was just waiting for them to come in and finish up the game.
The game is done, Bartholomew.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's a tie.
Bart, that was a tie.
But weren't they supposed to come in and do the extra kickings?
No, you're thinking about football, not football.
That's football.
Well, of course I'm talking about football. What else is there to talk about? It's football.
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't do kicks in football to finish the game unless it happens to be that
yes,
situation.
they do. They do kicks all the time. They just missed them.
That's true. They did
I
try.
saw that.
They tried.
Yeah.
Touche, Bart. Touche.
A lot of missed kicks. Well, Bartholomew, what are your other impressions about Week 1 in the NFL this season?
Well, first of all, I want to say I'm here in Cleveland at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and right here is my beloved Beatles. That's where I planted my hair after. It was like them and Prince sort of put together. But look at them, they're just fantastic. They're like so real you could just touch them, It's amazing. But the first week, I mean, wow, it was so exciting, except for that game on Thursday. There's some more missed kicks, I think, in that one. But check it out, those Jets. You guys were talking about them. You guys were like, oh yeah, Jets, Jets. I mean, you didn't say that, but you know what I mean. And they were great. And that young guy, what's the rookie's name?
Sam Darnold.
Donald. Yes, like Duck, right?
Like Kevin Arnold, but with a D and a Sam.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
Right. Wow, that was great because I thought he was just going to get demolished, but then he did great. And then there was some other good teams.
What do you think about the Patriots?
Man, those guys are awesome. Like they must be so mad or something. Like they just punch people in the face and kick them, and then they win. It's like watching rugby.
That's good to hear that you don't hold a grudge against them. Barth, I was wondering, what's a better term for pirate, since maybe you ought to know, a raider or a buccaneer?
Right, so a swashbuckler is what I was thinking. Right?
That's right. Should have been the
Like
swashbucklers.
a new city gets a team, like the Poughkeepsie Swashbucklers?
Yeah.
There's room for it.
That would be fantastic. And they would have to do the thing, and every time they did an end zone dance, it'd be like that. So I've been working on some dances too. I've been learning from you guys here in America.
You look good, man.
Yeah.
Well, Bart, thanks for being with us, man. We're gonna check you out next week when we come down to check out some more of the games, okay?
All right, you guys. Thanks. Great to see you,
Thank you,
Prognosticators.
Bartholomew.
I can't stop. It's the Rock and Roll
Cheerio,
Hall of
Bart.
Fame. I'm just rocking out. Yeah.
Cheerio, right?
Yeah.
That's what we say.
We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with Proview Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of Proview Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
Prognosticators, it's your favorite show. You love the Prognosticators, it's your favorite show. You love the Prognosticators, it's your favorite show.
The Prognosticators.
Prognosticators, we're back with Honest Press Conference. What's that, you ask? When we tell you what really happens and what these cats really mean at their press conferences. Jesse's up first. Who are you going to be, Jesse?
Sam Darnold.
Okay, here we go.
Mr. Sam Darnold, congratulations on your first win. This is Joe Blameth from the Jersey Fish Times.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
What's going on?
Yeah, first question for you. How did you feel after throwing a pick six on your very first NFL pass attempt?
Well, I got to tell you, it did not feel awesome. So I go to the sideline and I go to Coach and I'm like, hey, Coach, is there any kind of do-over or anything if it's your very first? And he said no. So I kind of had to put it behind me. And then it turned out there was another 59 minutes and 40 seconds left, so I had to play the game. So what I did is I put it behind me and then I played the game. Next question.
Hey, Sam, this is Ken O'Brien with Podcast Manhattan. Hey, I'm wondering, how would you rate the entire team's performance on Sunday?
The entire team, awesome. They get an A for awesome. No, really, the turnovers is awesome. Defense, awesome. Offense, pretty awesome. So overall, I think everyone did awesome, and I'm just really glad to be out there. Next question.
Nice. Sam,
Awesome.
Anthony Mason from the New York Gazette. What was it like to have your parents there for you at the game?
It was great. My dad came down and he said, since I did such a good job, I get to borrow the car, which is awesome because I have a date on Friday. And my mom brought some really awesome turkey sandwiches for the guys, and she had orange slices too. So overall, just awesome to see them, and it was an awesome time. Thanks, guys. No more
That's
questions.
awesome, Sam.
Good job, Sam. That kid's good.
That kid's awesome.
Okay.
All right, the Honest Press Conference rolls on. Mr. Winston, Jameis Winston, I have a question for you. This is Doug Williams with the Tampa Journal. Wondering, hey, what happened in that Uber?
Dougie, good to see you.
Good to see you, Jameis.
Uber stuff, I mean, I went through this. It was simple. I dropped my phone, and it was in the seat cushion, and I was digging in the seat cushions. And as you know, when you play football a lot, and round things, you have a tendency to reach for round things.
Yes. Yes, Jameis, thank you.
Well, we've all seen plane, trains, and automobiles. You can confuse cushions. Jameis, this is James Winston from the Florida State Gazette. We all got such a treat, and what did you think about Fitzpatrick's play?
It was great. I mean, wow. You know, he's good for a couple of games.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
Very
That's
good.
it. Jameis, this is your conscience speaking. What do you think should you have the starting position when you return from suspension?
You know I can't lie to you, conscience. I'd like to have it, but I know in life you don't always get what you want. Grabbing things and touching other people's things that's not yours. I know this now. I want to apologize and throw myself at the mercy of my own conscience. I sure hope that Fitzy just pulls a Fitzy.
That's a good apology, Jameis. We
Yeah.
all appreciate that. Write that down.
That was sincere. Yeah, sincere.
Sincere apology.
Yeah, contrite.
Thanks.
That's some contrition. All right.
Honest Press Conference, we got the Maverick Man up there. Who's Mav being today?
Hey guys, I'm John Elway today.
John?
The Golden Boy of Denver. The Mile High Man.
John, quick question. This is Jesse Shootswell from the Denver Gazette. I don't mean to harsh your mellow here, but what kind of strain of QB do you prefer? Do you like a nice mellow Keenum? Or apparently you didn't like the body kind of feeling from the Paxton, so.
Well, I roll on the number 7 Kush myself. But, you know, it's about me. And when I roll, this team rolls. And look, we came out blazing. Case Keenum and I, we talked a lot over the offseason, and we came up with some nice games. And he was the guy, you know, he could really hit the pocket well, and you know, he's a real Denver type of quarterback. I brought him in for a reason.
Fired up.
All right, nice.
Thank you.
George Carl from the Denver Gazette.
Yeah, George.
I know that you're hungry for wins. Like, what's the appetite? Are you just out there just trying to grab any type of quarterback? Are you trying to make an assortment? Are you going to the convenience store for your quarterback? Or are you going to go organic because you have this munchies for a type of win?
Well, George, we're hungry for good quarterbacks in this town, and I got to tell you, you know, we burned a few opportunities in the draft. We won't do that again, and so we went with an OG kind of guy, and that was Case Keenum. You know, we talked a lot and and we worked out a lot of plans, and we got this. Next question.
Nice.
Next
Good
question.
call. Mr. Elway, this is Bill Bills of the Denver Fish Wrap.
There we go.
Yeah, Bill.
Pardon me, I'm a little parched.
Do you have dry mouth, Bill?
A little bit. Forgive me. So, my question is, don't you get a little paranoia around the backup only being your nephew, is it? Mr. Kelly? I'm feeling paranoid about my question right now.
Do you know something I don't know, Bill? Because I know everything in Denver, and I know how this machine rolls, and it rolls around the old number 7, the John Elway machine. I see quarterbacks, I know quarterbacks, and I know the game, baby. No more questions.
Thanks.
Looks like he's been talking a lot with Case Keenum.
I'm thirsty.
All right, up next, we have the Honest Press Conference. And this is an honest press conference right here with an honest man, Mr. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Hey, Ryan, I have a question for you. This is the Maverick Man from the Prognosticators flying around in outer space, wondering what in the world in this universe gave you that performance yesterday.
You know what? I've been asking myself the same thing. I do have a secret weapon that helps me do wonderful things out on the field, but let's just say it was a shot out of the dark, and hopefully it can happen again.
Ryan, Bill Buckner from the Tampa Bay Miracle.
What's up, Bill?
Are you the smartest player in the NFL?
Well, I did go to Harvard. I didn't go to Brown. I didn't go to Yale.
A Harvard man.
I'm from Harvard. I'm a Harvard man, and even though I scored, I believe, the highest score ever taken on the Wonderlic tests, people ask themselves, how can he be so smart but throw so many interceptions? Only the mysteries will answer that.
There is a lot to wonder.
The universe.
Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
This is Jacob Hyman Smith from the Tampa Bay Swashbuckler. Nice beard. Tell us about it.
No, my beard, you're talking about Chauncey. Chauncey's my beard that helps me make all the right decisions. Either I throw touchdowns or I throw interceptions, depending on whether or not Chauncey tells me who to throw the ball to. And sometimes Chauncey gets hurt because the chin strap buckles him up like that. But I love to let him flow free so I can be. Next question. No more questions.
Shampoo for that.
Thank you, Ryan, for that.
Thank you, Ryan.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.
Proview Network crew, assemble! High school sports are back live on Proview Sports Network.
Prognosticators, it's your favorite show. You love the Prognosticators, it's your favorite show. You love the Prognosticators, it's your favorite show.
All right, guys, week 1 is in the books. What are your prognostications for the rest of the season?
Well, I had prognosticated that the Giants would get the wild card, but now I'm going to have to say that if Eli plays that way, my Skins is going to get it.
Nice.
You know what I prognosticate? Less officiating. I like what I see. Not so much officiating.
That's true. I prognosticate a absolute plethora of interceptions. I think we're going to see more interceptions this season than we ever have. Offenses are pass happy, quarterbacks are emboldened, and it's going to be a field day out there for the secondaries.
Derek Carr threw 3. Big Ben threw 3. Who else threw multiple interceptions?
Garoppolo threw 3.
Yeah.
Stafford threw 4.
Ooh,
It was absurd.
A bunch of people
really
threw
bad.
2.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Foles threw 1.
All right. We're going to check the standings next. Check out my spiral.
Wow.
Yeah.
Glory.
The laces.
Absolute.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's time to check the standings. Every week we make our game picks, and the winner for the week gets bragging rights. What the standings look like, everybody?
Let's take a look.
Oh! Banny
Nice.
at 12-3-1. Mav and Jesse tied at 10-5-1. And I didn't do too bad. Well, I did poorly. 6-9-1. That means bragging rights go to Benny. Benny, your bragging rights, sir.
Okay, in my bragging rights, I'd like to first say that my nickname as a child was Little Shit. And normally I would go the hell off right now. But I'm not. I want to say that I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my friendship with this cool show that we're making. I'm grateful for a fantastic season coming our way. I'm grateful to Proview Sports for helping us make this show be something dope. And that's what I'm talking about. Gratitude. That's my brag.
All right. Well done. Well, Benny got bragging rights, guys. What do you think is going to happen this week? Who do you think is going to be on top? Because I'm making a comeback. I'll let you that now.
Well, you might have a good week, but you're probably not going to overtake us in the standings after that stinker. Sorry.
No.
That's true.
I'm like the Patriots. Until you knock me off, I am number 1.
Oh, man. So there the power rankings go. Benny number 1. Mav and Jesse tied at 2, and I'm at the bottom.
I'm coming up.
We'll be right back
Watch
with
out.
our game picks. Stay tuned.
Put your money on it.
We'll be right back.
Don't forget, every Proview Network sporting event is on sale at our DVD store. Go to www.proviewNetworks.com to buy your DVD today.
Prognosticators, it's your favorite
What do you
show.
mean you can't find
You
it?
love the Prognosticators.
We're in
It's your
space.
favorite show.
You said 30 minutes or less or it's free
Prognosticators, it's your
delivery.
favorite show.
It's been way too long. Whatever. All right, starving. Guys, we're going to eat somehow. Don't worry about it.
starving.
All right,
I'm getting
thank
hungry.
you.
You know what I'm hungry for? I'm hungry for some game picks. Who's going to win this weekend? You know how it goes. Week 2, starting off on Thursday night with the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
What do we got?
Oh, it's a
Can't
good
wait.
one. It's a good one.
I'm staying
Ravens.
at home with Cincinnati.
He likes the home picks.
Oh, Rook.
Cincinnati? Ravens, Mav?
Oh, Ravens all the way.
I'm going Ravens.
I think the Ravens going to lose a game all year.
All right.
Island, I guess.
3-1.
Man, they look
That's
good.
fine.
All right, start first game on Sunday. Carolina at Atlanta. NFC North-South matchup.
Carolina.
Carolina.
Atlanta's got a lot of work to do.
Carolina, baby.
Panthers on a roll.
It's a clean sweep. Carolina.
Carolina, touchdown!
Hey,
All right, fine, Carolina.
Ding, 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 ding. Yay. All right, next up, the Los Angeles Chargers at the Buffalo Bills. We pretty much know how this one's going to go, right, guys?
Yeah, the Buffalo Bills aren't going to win. They're still way into the process of figuring things out.
They're playing a different game, aren't they?
Yeah, they're playing.
Your Rook knows more than they do.
That's right. Clean
me out.
sweep. Clean
That's it.
sweep. Set
It's a
Los
sweep.
Angeles Chargers. All right, Green Bay at Minnesota. Minnesota at Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers may not play in this.
Yeah, and if he does, what else does he have in the tank? Minnesota's a great team. It's a skip across the pond. I got to go Minnesota.
I would sit him. Minnesota's defense is ferocious.
Yep.
Exactly. Minnesota, protect your boy. Let him play for the full season. Don't put him into that buzzsaw.
They took him out
Minnesota's
last
going to
year.
win.
Minnesota, another clean sweep. This is unprecedented. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, we've got Houston at Tennessee. AFC South.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun
Gonna get his
Watson.
come up.
Houston,
Houston.
Bounce back.
Tennessee's
Bounce
too
back.
banged up. Houston's doing it.
Houston sweep again. Oh,
Aren't they
man, I'm not
missing?
going to catch up this
Mariota's out too, isn't he?
Mariota might be out. He might play. All right,
Walker's
next
gone.
one. A good, interesting game. Cleveland is going into the Superdome to play the New Orleans Saints.
who goes 0-2? Well, not Cleveland because they've tied.
Yeah. And, not the
And they're
Saints
gonna
either.
win.
They're going to show out. Saints all the way.
Saints, Cleveland? I'm going Cleveland.
I'm going Saints.
Dog
on a
pound,
bounce
baby.
back. Saints
Yeah.
on a bounce back.
All right, we got a 2-2 split. We'll see how Mav and I do. The Miami Dolphins taking on the rookie and the New York Jets. Jets.
This is one of the toughest games to call.
Because it's going to be such a blowout, it's almost like college football. Jets, Jets.
All the way. At home, momentum. Dolphins don't look any good, so we got to go Jets on
I'm
this
going
one.
Jets as well.
I'm definitely going Jets.
All right,
All right,
another
we got a
clean sweep. Yeah. All right, here's a good one, Mav. Kansas City at Pittsburgh.
Woo! Couple of my teams battling. Sorry, but I got to say, KC looks dangerous.
They do.
Very.
I'm scared.
I was surprised.
I might have to go KC. Is Pittsburgh going to go 0-2? No, because they tied.
Right. KC does look dangerous, but I think Pittsburgh's defense got something for the rookie. I got to stay at home on this one and say Pittsburgh.
All right.
What defense, Rook?
I'm going Pittsburgh. I'm going Pittsburgh again on the bounce back. When Ben Roethlisberger did this last year, he came back and won the game, or at least the defense did, or was it?
Somebody.
Someone's going to win this game.
I don't know. Hey,
There will
these
be a
guys,
winner.
They're coming back.
KC wins in a tight one.
Woo.
That's how I'm doing. All right. The Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick
Clean
magic?
sweep?
Not
Is this a clean
quite.
sweep?
This
Bucks?
is probably a clean sweep here. Philadelphia, right? Super Bowl champions. I know they're on the road.
I'm
but
going Bucks, baby.
I gotta take the
Whoa!
Eagles.
Stop the presses. Oh, Philadelphia's going to clean their clocks.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I don't know about that. We're going to draw this line right here, right now. We're going to see what's up. All
We got
right.
skin in the game.
Indianapolis Colts taking on the Washington team from Washington.
Washington team at home.
Washington team at home.
Sticking with it.
The force is strong with the Rook.
Andrew Luck and the Baltimore Colts is fitting to come up in here and represent B-More, baby.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts did just that. I like Luck on a bounce back, but not going to happen.
Unlucky this
The
week.
veteranship of Smith and Peterson is actually a golden ticket from my boys.
Don't forget Vernon Davis.
Ooh, that's true. All
Don't
right.
forget Alex Smith.
Jordan
Big
Lewis
time.
is better than Davis.
Arizona Cardinals going in there to take on the Los Angeles Rams.
Ooh,
gonna be
Rams are
ugly.
nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
The Rams
sweep?
are just going to trash them. Yep.
Clean sweep.
Rams. All right, now this should be a good
Serious
one.
headbutts.
The Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Who can avoid 0-2?
Rook, what you got?
I got to take the Niners on this one, and not just because I'm being a homer. Detroit looked legitimately awful, and Garoppolo's coming home. There's gonna be some fireworks.
Man, Patricia looked over his head coaching a high school team. 49ers, all the way.
Thank you.
I agree. 49ers making it happen.
Clean sweep.
Sweep. Ding, 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 ding,
Bang,
ding.
bang, 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 bang.
All right, the Oakland Raiders taking on their AFC West rival, the Denver Broncos. Who doesn't?
Sorry,
You
Raider
get some good grass in
Nation.
either place.
In that thin air, Denver's going to run them.
Yep, Denver's not
Denver
good,
at
but
home.
Raiders are worse.
Denver at
Yeah.
home, and I
at
say
home.
the Raiders pull out a squeaker.
Wow. All right.
That's what I'm seeing.
That's how
what
you're
I'm
gonna catch
seeing.
up.
That's how I catch up. You got to be a maverick.
Hey, I resemble that comment.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right, a rematch of the AFC Championship game. This time it's in Jacksonville. New England Patriots taking on the
That's
Jacksonville
a barn
Jaguars.
burner.
It started off as a pick'em, and then the line switched to New England. But I think the smart money's on Jacksonville at home.
It's hard to think the Patriots are going to lose at home.
They're
But
not.
they're going to.
They're on the road.
Well, maybe next week.
Oh,
I normally
gonna lose
would
on the
go-
road.
I would normally
There you
go Jacksonville Jaguars to win the game because they are at home. But Leonard Fournette has a hamstring pull, and he may not play. I have to go New England on this one.
oh, cool. That's a good call.
Good option.
My smart brain says New England, but I'm going Jags.
All right.
Thinking
It
of
hurts
this
me. It
hard.
hurts me. A little bit of time left. The New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys Sunday night game.
Giants, baby. G-Men.
Go.
I'll tell you what, it's Dallas. That's a long flight.
Giants.
Right.
Giants.
3-1.
I hear the
3-1.
rookie. I'm going to let him have his rookie shine. No, that's cool. And the last one, Seattle versus Chicago. How do you guys feel? It's in Soldier Field.
The
Chicago.
Monsters from the Midway.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Chicago?
fun. It's
Yeah.
fun.
You going
Chicago's
Chicago?
fun again.
It's going to be great to see Wilson run around.
Seattle,
Chicago.
baby. Seattle's going to win.
No,
All right. That's it for this week, guys. We're going to see you next week. Enjoy football. Until then, we're
Let it
out.
marinate.
I'm going to get us, you know what? I'm going to order some cheesesteaks.
Thank God. Yeah, let's get the cheesesteaks going. I'm hungry.
Prepare for warp drive.
They might have heard that, actually.
Nice.
Is the warp drive fixed after all?
I think so.
Okay, good. Let's get it rolling then.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I'm going to warp drive that bathroom right now.
All right. We'll drive the bathroom.